Hey, it's Andrew, and today I want to talk about the best 6 things on my desk that I own, and that I think you should too. Also, if you want to chat about it, right after this video, I will be live on Twitch. The link is in the description. Desk setups are important. The way that you organize yours is honestly really deeply personal to you. The way you set it up can affect your productivity, the vibe, your creative process. It can do so much for an individual, how they set up the space that they spend a lot of time working at. And me personally, I spend a lot of time head casing about the perfect thing to put on my desk. All kinds of weird, hyper-specific things like that. And also, just to note, I know normally people do 5 things about something, 5 things about that. I like the number 6, so we're going with 6. So here are the 6 things on my desk that I honestly don't think I could live without. The first one is kind of goofy, I know, and it's my Amazon Basics desk fan. I can end up spending long hours at this desk, either standing or sitting, playing games, writing, or working on a video. And I get a little bit agitated if I get too hot. I prefer the cold. I hate being too hot. So I really enjoy having a decent size and powerful desk fan that I can turn on and off in order to stay comfy. I've got the fan connected to a Philips Hue smart outlet, which allows me to put the power controls for the fan on my Stream Deck. And the Stream Deck isn't one of the 6 things, but it is a very convenient little keyboard and knob thing for system commands and macros. But yeah, staying comfy is really important to me at my desk. The window that is behind those curtains is facing the sunset, so around 2 to 3 p.m. at the hottest point of the day, the sun is blaring at that window and it can get really hot in here. It has 3 speed settings and I keep it on level 1 at all times because this thing has some serious power for some reason. It really blows. And just so you know, all of the items I talk about in this video, including the Stream Deck, I guess, even though that's not one of them, I will have in the description below this video. The second thing I don't think I could do another desk setup ever without having is my Audio Engine A2+. I like audio. I want things to sound good. Music, videos, whatever I'm doing, I just want it to sound good. It's pleasing to me, makes me feel comfortable. Bad speakers really bug me for some reason, and when I'm sitting here in the studio, I much prefer speakers over headphones. So a decent pair of speakers is a no-brainer, but this stuff can get really expensive. These guys, though, they sit right around the $260 mark, and that is for both speakers. A lot of the time, specifically with studio monitors, which I've had in the past, you have to buy per speaker. This is a simple kit that comes with both in one box. And honestly, I think they look beautiful and they sound fantastic. I use them to blare some music when I'm cleaning or I'm just sitting and relaxing, and I use them to watch a show or whenever I'm video editing or working on a video. They can do pretty much everything, and for the size and just visuals of these, as well as the sound, the value is incredible, and I can never see myself not having a pair of these in the closet at least to throw on any desk that I ever have. Number 3 is genuine necessity at this point, but it's this little RAID unit I have on my desk. And if you don't know what a RAID is, it's basically a hard drive enclosure that can take multiple hard drives. It's just a big storage center. They're great for backups and long-term storage, and I make tons of videos, which results in terabytes of data. I've currently got 24 terabytes in this RAID unit, and I'm getting pretty close to filling it up. This little guy specifically, though, is just a 2-bay RAID unit from Sabrent, and it has some cheeky little I/O on the front, which is an added bonus. Previously, I had just been filling up tons of these little Samsung T7 drives with all of my old videos and then throwing them in drawers and forgetting about them. The best thing I ever did was investing in this little tiny RAID unit and a couple of refurbished commercial drives that were used for a NAS, and consolidating all of my video backups and long-term storage into this one small RAID enclosure on my desk. The fourth thing is a given, and if you've been watching videos like this, I guarantee you've probably already seen this one, but it is the MX Master 3S. The MX Master 3 or the 3S, they're the same mouse except for silent clicks. It's got fantastic battery, fantastic ergonomics, vertical scroll wheel with a magnet system that allows you to fast scroll or slow scroll, as well as a horizontal scroll wheel, a gesture button that allows the mouse to use gestures in things like Mac OS and Windows, and it even has custom mappable buttons that will switch depending on what creative software you open, such as Final Cut or Photoshop. They all change whatever software, and they're incredibly helpful. This mouse is just packed with features, and it's incredibly comfortable to use. There's really nothing like it. But when you start working for long hours, you want something that is ergonomic, functional, and first and foremost, comfortable. and the MX Master 3 is that. It is just factually a goated mouse, whether you go with the regular 3 or the 3S to get those silent clicks. Fifth on the list is my Ivanki Fusion Dock Max 1. Thunderbolt docks are important to a desktop workflow, whether you're using a laptop at your desk or an actual desktop. Having enough high-speed I/O to utilize high-speed hardware is super important, and I genuinely think that the Fusion Dock Max is the best one out there. It takes 2 Thunderbolts out of whatever device you are using, but it gives you tons more I/O as well as 4 Thunderbolt ports out of the dock itself. And that other I/O is pretty extensive. It gives you many ports, all the way from USB to video audio ports to extra SD card readers at high speeds. This dock is always being used at my desk, and honestly, if I didn't have it, I would be stuck unplugging and replugging things all of the time. A good Thunderbolt dock definitely fixes a lot of problems and makes things much more efficient. And if you do want to know more about this dock, I did do a video on it a few months back. And without going super deep on it, there's not much more I can say than expandable I/O is very, very nice. The last item though, the last item that I need on my desk might be a little bit of an odd one. It's my iPad Pro. My iPad Pro is my normal mobile work machine, and it's normally sitting in its Magic Keyboard case. But a few weeks ago, I decided to switch it up. Recently, I decided to go back to the solo monitor setup with this new 32-inch QD OLED monitor that I got. I also did a video on that one previously if you want to check it out. I do stream on Twitch a bit though, so I kind of do need a second monitor to be able to see chat and that kind of stuff when I'm playing games. So I went online and found a magnetic VESA arm mount that I could put my iPad Pro on that would also charge the iPad. And since I stream and do all my work on my Mac, I could open up settings and open Sidecar to make my iPad operate as a secondary monitor. And I can turn it on whenever I need a second monitor. And it is perfect for things like Twitch chat or OBS. Sometimes I'm running YouTube videos on it. Sometimes my notes and task lists are sitting on it. It's the perfect every once in a while second monitor that I can put small things on. But I also don't only use the iPad as a monitor. I also use it as an iPad. Because of universal control, even when I don't have it set up as a monitor, I can very easily move my mouse from my Mac screen onto my iPad, which allows me to have mouse and keyboard control instantly over the iPad, allowing me to adapt notes, use the task list, all within iPadOS. Sometimes I need to do a mood board on Freeform and I have my Apple Pencil, I can grab it and utilize my iPad so I don't have to use a mouse as a pencil. Having your secondary monitor be pop in, pop off, as well as being its own computer is incredibly helpful for productivity and efficiency. It is incredibly useful and it adds so much value not only to the desk setup, but to the iPad that I have as well. And all 6 of these items are incredibly important to me and my workflow at my desk, and they are also all in the description below if you want to check them out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you don't have any questions, don't want to hang out in Twitch chat, go ahead and do me a favor and drop your favorite emoji in the comments just to help out with the engagement on the video. And again, like I said, I am live on Twitch right now if this video just went up. I'm also live randomly throughout the week, so go over there, turn notifications on if you ever want to hang out. Trying to launch my Twitch channel again, get that going. I love streaming. I love getting to hang out with you guys. I'd love to see you over there. Thank you to D Sanchez for being a member of this channel, and hey, thank you so much for watching this video. Peace.